Some of you, the amount of money you have now is enough to sponsor a crusade. So that on your account, at least 1,000 souls are saved. Some of you, the amount of money you have now, you should call and say, are you planting a church anywhere? I want to build one. A place where men will gather and glorify God. Some of you, the amount of money you have now is enough for you to drill boreholes. Even if you are selfish and you can't do it anywhere else, start from your village. How much do you drill a borehole? There are places where people trek miles to get a bucket of water. You drive there for Christmas. They say, we are going home for Christmas. You are not going home. You are going to a bush. With wisdom, what does it take to drill a borehole? 2.5 million. That's what some of you spend for weekend. The amount of money some of you have now is enough to go to a school and just buy them 3 computers. There are schools where if it rains, it literally rains on children. And to make it worse, some of us who are in government, all we need to do is to present a bill for something to happen. You know what we do? Instead of presenting that bill, we rather collect the money meant for that constituency and we buy Ferrari and park in a village that have no road. And because we don't have sense in Africa particularly, people still celebrate them. You go to the Western world, they teach people that relevance is not what you have, it's what you give. But you come to Africa, relevance is what you have, even if you give nothing. So you see a leader, a politician, even a pastor is living in a village where there's no road. He has a Rolls Royce. He has a Ferrari. And some people without character, they still project this. What a shame. Purposeless existence. Can I tell you something? Even if they find the mercy of salvation, they will be naked in eternity. Hope you know people cry in heaven. John was crying in heaven. If you think you will manipulate, rape humanity and go to heaven on the last day and say, Lord, I'm sorry, and you'll get salvation, you will serve in heaven as a servant. Some of you, the amount of money you have, even if you don't have an NGO where you can pay school fees, come to places like this. We have students on list that we pay school fees for. Give me 5, let me pay their school fees every time. How much do we pay? Pastor Sonny, where's Sunday? Most of the university students will pay for their school fees. There's no one that is more than 300,000. Some is 120. Some is 200,000. School fees plus accommodation. And then on a monthly basis, we give some 30,000, 50,000 for walking. So in a whole year, if you adopt one student, at most, maybe 600,000. That's what some of us use for fuel in 1 month. Useless existence. You don't know purpose until your life impacts humanity. They say only 2% of the world population is living in the line of the wealthy. 2%. And more than 70% are below poverty line. That means everybody who God is helping has a responsibility to help at least 4 people. Even if you don't believe in church to do it in your environment. It's called purposeful living. Some of you, if you check now, from January till now, you can't remember anybody that you said take 1,000. Not even because of compassion. You can't remember one. What kind of life is that? Even when Paul was about to depart, in 2 Timothy 4:6, he said, now I'm ready to be offered. Because he saw his life as an offering. That's why he said, I die daily. It's self-denial. Purpose comes with self-denial. There are some of you, all you need to do is to chip in a word for somebody. But you will never do it. That one call can give somebody else meaning. But you are too busy, you forget. What a life. Purpose is impact. Purpose is calling and assignment. Purpose is discovery of your identity. Purpose is understanding divine intent. And finally, purpose is living for eternity.